Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for attention. In this video, we will to the percentage. We are material about grammar and semantic. My name is Jeffrey and the first speaker, and my friend is Ifayatul Ainia, the second speaker, and Nurul Alfriani, the third speaker, and Sakina Nur Rahman, the fourth speaker. So now I want to explain about aspect. Aspect in English is expression ongoing action or status with or without distinct and point. Aspect are always attacked with a tenses indicating the located of the time, present or past. Aspek dalam bahasa Inggris yaitu mengekspresikan tindakan atau status yang sedang berlangsung dengan atau tanpa titik akhir yang berbeda. Aspek selalu dilampirkan dengan tesis menunjukkan letak waktu sekarang atau masa lampau. In English, aspect has 2 points. The first, progressive aspect. The second, perfect aspect. The first, I want to explain progressive aspect. What is progressive aspect? The progressive aspect, expression incomplete or ongoing action or stated of the specific time. The progressive aspect, format from the combination of the auxiliary verb be and the present participle, indicate that action lasts for a limited period of the time. Maksudnya progressive aspek kita itu bagaimana seorang mengungkapkan tindakan atau keadaan yang lengkap atau sedang berlangsung pada waktu tertentu. Aspek yang terbentuk dari kombinasi auxiliary verb and present participle, yaitu termasuk am, is, are in present tense, and was, were in past tense, menunjukkan bahwa suatu tindakan berlangsung dalam jangka waktu yang terbatas. For example, will be explained by my friend.
Okay, now I want to explain example progressive aspect. But before that, the formulation is progressive aspect is menunjukkan durasi plus am, is, are, was, and were plus present participle. Present participle is a word in the last word using ing. For example, working. Okay, next is progressive aspect in present tense. Number 1 is I am waiting for the bus to take me home. I is subject and am is to be, and then the verb is wait using ing. And the second is he is driving to work. And the last, he is queuing for calling. And then example progressive aspect in past tense. Number 1, I was waiting for the bus to take me home at this time. I is subject and was is a to be, and then wait is verb using ing. Jadi waiting. And the second is he was driving to work when you called him. And the last is last night I played my guitar loudly and the neighbor complained.
Okay, next, the second about aspect. Perfect aspect is a form of verb that describes an event, incident, or state that occurred in the past but is related to the time after that. Perspektif aspek itu adalah bentuk kata kerja yang menggambarkan suatu peristiwa atau kejadian yang terjadi di masa lalu tetapi masih terkait dengan waktu yang setelah kejadian itu. Dan contohnya juga akan dijelaskan oleh teman saya.
And the next example is perfect aspect. And the formulation is menunjukkan keadaan yang rampung and has, had, or had plus past participle. Past participle adalah verb yang ditambahkan ed di belakang katanya. And example of perfect aspect in present tense. Number 1 is I have fixed your doorbell. I as a subject and have is to be and fix and using ed. And the second is the company has product 12 billion mobile phone up to now. And the third is they will have eaten all the food by the time you get home. 12 billion mobile phone up to now. And the third is they will have eaten all the food by the time you get home. And example perfect aspect in past tense. Number 1 is he had locked my door before he left. And the second is I thought you had changed your view about friendship. And the third is I had cleaned the bedroom before they left.
I will explain about tenses. Definition of tenses. Tenses is a grammatical category that location a situation in time that indicates when the situation takes place. Tenses are part of grammar. There are three aspects of tenses. The first, present tense. Second, past tense. And the last is future tense. Present tense. Present tense is the tense used when an event is taking place at the time or an event that occurs repeatedly or habit. Formulation of present tense. Positive, subject plus verb 1 or verb 1 plus es. Negative, subject plus do or does plus not plus infinitive. Interrogative, do or does plus subject plus infinitive.
And next is example for present tense. The formulation of present tense. Untuk kalimat positif yaitu subject verb 1 plus s or es plus infinitive. And kalimat negatifnya yaitu subject plus do or does plus not plus infinitive. And kalimat interrogatifnya yaitu do or does plus subject plus infinitive. S dan es digunakan hanya untuk subjek she, he, it, yakni subjek ketiga tunggal. Dan kata do hanya digunakan pada subjek I, you, they, and we. And does hanya digunakan untuk subjek ketiga tunggal yaitu he, she, it. Dan penggunaan s hanya berlaku pada verb yang berakhiran konsonan, bukan hurufnya tapi pronunciation verb tersebut, dan es untuk verb yang berakhiran vowel, yaitu a, i, u, e, o, dan y. For example, I take the motorcycle to the office. Kalimat negatifnya, do not take the motorcycle to the office. Kalimat interrogatifnya, do I take the motorcycle to the office? And the second is, the train to Bekasi leaves every hour. Kalimat negatifnya, the train does not leave to the Bekasi every hour. Di kalimat positif menggunakan kata penambahan kata es, karena akhiran dari kata leave adalah a, yaitu huruf vowel. Tapi ketika di kalimat negatif, penambahan es atau es harus dihapus karena telah diganti dengan kata does. Dan kalimat interrogatifnya yaitu, does the train to the Bekasi leave every hour? And the last example is, George sleeps 7 hours every night during the week. Nah, sleeps di sini menggunakan penambahan s karena akhiran dari kata sleep adalah huruf konsonan, yaitu huruf mati. Kalimat negatifnya yaitu, George doesn't atau does not sleep hour every night during the week, di mana s di kata sleep telah hilang, digantikan oleh kata does. Dan kalimat interrogatifnya yaitu, does George sleep hour every night during the week?
And the last is future tense. Future tense is a verb tense that express action or states in the future. Future tense generally states what hasn't happened yet and will happen later. Jadi future tense adalah bentuk kata kerja yang mengungkapkan tindakan atau keadaan di masa depan. The formulation is subject plus will or shall plus verb. Subject plus will not or won't plus verb. Will plus subject plus best form. Thank you.
Okay, next example in future tense. The formulation in future tense is subject plus will or shall plus verb. Kalimat negatifnya yaitu subject plus will not plus verb. Dan kalimat interrogatifnya yaitu will plus subject plus verb. For example, I will call the police if they try to break into this building. Kalimat negatifnya yaitu, I will not call the police if they try break into this building. And kalimat interrogatifnya, will I call the police if they try to break into the building? And the second is, my mother will buy a new bicycle. Kalimat negatifnya, my mother will not buy me a new bicycle. Kalimat interrogatifnya, will my mother buy me a new bicycle? And the last example is, I will use another product. Kalimat negatifnya, I will not use another product. Sedangkan kalimat interrogatifnya, will I use another product?
Okay, next is voice. Voice is the expression of relationship between the predicate and nominal function. There are two different voices in English. First is active voice and the second is passive voice. Active voice is a subject that performs a job or action on object. Is used when the focus is on the subject of the main verb. And passive voice is a form of sentence where the subject of the sentence takes action. This form focuses more on the result of the action. The formulation of active voice. The formulation of active voice is subject plus verb plus object. And the formulation of passive voice is object plus verb plus subject. The example is she read a book in the library. And the passive is the book is read by her in the library. Another example is my parents buy a new car this morning. And the passive is the new car is bought by my parents this morning.